Oh, we're live. Okay.
What's up?
Brian,
What's up, everybody?
you go above and beyond for the intros and stuff to these lives.
I try. I need to change it up. I need to make a new one.
I mean, it impresses me.
I've been using the same one for what, 2 years now? My channel is 2 years old. And yes, there are a lot of channels that are younger and have less subscribers, but you know, it's been it's been 6-7 seconds. You know, it's like I say that in my videos for a reason. I don't give a fuck. I do this for fun. You ain't never gonna make no money off YouTube anyway. I don't care what anybody says, unless you're somebody like Derek or Uncle Tony, somebody like that, who just, that's all they do, and oh yeah, you're not gonna make no money.
Hey, Southern Juju.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm using the wrong tab.
The Dart made it home okay.
Dennis is here. Mopar Man 1978. Engine
Like
Like
Garage.
Garage.
Engine Like Garage said that he might join up in a little bit.
All right, I don't know how long this one's gonna run, guys, because I'm old and I got up and went bowling today for the first time in like 10 years. And you know, bowling doesn't sound like it's that strenuous, but yeah.
Well,
Especially when you wake up earlier than you're used to waking up because you're a second shifter, and then go bowling all afternoon. Yeah, it sucked, but it was fun.
I think Jed is saying he broke the satellite.
What?
no, yeah. Read the messages in Discord. I don't know if he would want this.
Yeah,
public.
we won't. We
Oh,
read the
man.
messages live. Ooh.
Mm.
Just a moment of silence there, real quick.
Okay, yeah. Now back to who else we got here? Southern Juju. We said hi to him.
Yeah. Smoke Ranch Garage,
Smoke Rich Garage. What's up?
6% recycled.
6% recycled. He's gonna be there. If anybody, if you haven't hit your 500, you need help getting subs, say something in the chat. We'll shout you out. We'll try to get a link and put a link up to your channel.
Southern Juju actually needs some subs. So if you want to check out a channel that's actually local to me, you want to see me at the car show I went to today after he posts his video, go check him out. Southern Juju.
All right, he's got 120 now.
God, I see my. Yep. What is he at now? 121.
Yep.
All right, yeah. Throw his link up there. Throw Dennis's link up there.
I told Southern Juju and his friend he had there to, even if they don't have their 500 subs, plan on going to the No Name Nationals. Even as a spectator, they will not regret it.
Well, yeah.
One of the best things people can do to actually help get guys' videos and stuff out there is leaving those comments. Likes and comments help get the videos out there.
Yes.
Yes, and if you sub to somebody because you want to see them go to the No Name Nationals, don't just like you know. Okay, we're getting ready to put
I just put Twisted
Twisted
Mopar.
Mopar Garage. We just put his link up. If you're gonna sub to him, don't just go and sub and then click away. Go to one of their videos and give it a thumbs up at least, because then because that's what she's doing right now on Southern Juju. Because we've had, you know, I remember when I was trying to get to 500, we would have these big things and people would sub to everybody, and you would pick up like 50 subs in a night. after a live. Okay, you pick up 50 subs, and then in 2 days, like 30 of those subs go away. It's because when you pick up a lot of subs all at once, YouTube thinks that you're, buying subs or something. Now those will come back once somebody comments or likes a video of yours. Or like I was getting them. I was getting them when I was getting my last 500. I think I was on a live when I got my last when I got my 500, and I got a bunch of them back because people commented in my live, and that was the first time they commented on a video of mine. And as soon as they commented, YouTube put the sub back on.
Yeah, I joined into one of Buck's streams once, and as soon as I joined in, I got a surge of subs before I'd hit my 500. And anyways, like a day later, it took a bunch of those subs away.
Yeah, you have to comment or thumbs up somebody's video.
They have to be active. You have to be an active subscriber, not just subscribe and go away.
Yeah.
Subscribe, watch a couple of videos, like and comment. It helps. And for us as content creators, seeing the likes and seeing the comments makes us feel better. It makes us feel good.
Oh yeah, we like seeing likes.
Oh, I enjoy reading comments.
I like seeing some comments.
I read through every single comment that is left on my videos.
Oh, I do too. I just don't get that many.
Even when I got that the video with the Mr. Norm's Coronet, it got up to like 200 something comments, and I made sure to respond to every one of them.
But Dennis, you're up to 97. You're just about over that 100 subscriber hurdle. After that 100 subscriber hurdle, your stuff starts getting put out there more.
That 100 sub mark is like 100 and 300 are going to be the two spots you'll get held up at. Once you get over both of those, it's smooth sailing.
I was lucky because when No Name was announced, I think I was at like 2 something. I want to say I was at like 200 and something subs.
I can tell you how I first heard about No Name. I was sitting at work and just got on one of my lunch breaks, and Ryan texted me. He was like, "Hey, have you ever heard of the No Name Nationals?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Well, you need to start doing YouTube so you can show up to this event." And I was like, "What the heck is the No Name Nationals?" Anyway, after digging into it enough, I was like, "Oh, dude, that's pretty sweet."
What's up, Blake? No, the thing is, when I was how I first heard about No Name Nationals was on my lives. It was back when me and Ruben were doing lives together, and I just, I think I had like 30 subs when I did my first live. I didn't have shit. There was like 2 people in here, and me and Ruben would sit there and switch off days doing lives just because it was fun. Like I said, I do this shit because it's fun. And John Wilburn came in, and we all knew who John Wilburn was, and it was like a big deal that John Wilburn was in our live. And then he started talking about it was a year before, about a year before the No Name Nationals. He was asking us, he's like, "What do you guys think about a race with YouTubers?" And everybody was all for it, and yeah. So we knew about it about a year before it actually was going to be a thing. Thanks, 6%.
I was telling
don't know. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years now.
I was telling Southern Judy today that I was telling that at the car show we were at, there was probably about 160 something, 170 something cars there. It was a really good show. Told them, how many people you think here have a camera and are walking around or have a YouTube channel? It was really just 3 of us there that had that had that could do a video for our YouTube channel. At No Name, almost every single person there has a camera and has probably already recorded videos for No Name Nationals.
Oh, that was the funny thing too, because you see people walking around basically holding the camera talking to themselves. It's like, oh, I know what you're doing. You don't see that without normally people doing that. That's why I'm going to a swap meet tomorrow, but I feel weird sometimes. I may do a swap meet video though.
The overall feel of the environment of everybody there doing that was cool.
You get used to just walking around talking to yourself with the camera out. I was super self-conscious about it when I first started doing that stuff, because I was like, somebody's gonna walk by and think I'm just this super weird dude talking to myself and I'm crazy. And at this point it's just kind of like, okay, you just got to remember what you're talking about.
I forget where I was. But I was doing a video and somebody had turned around and thought I was talking to them, but then they saw me holding the camera and then was just walking away.
Oh, though, that was funny. I remember when you came to pick up the Dart, you were doing a video on the Dart and Dennis thought you were talking to him.
Oh.
Now Dennis understands it all.
I need to go back and watch that video again. It's been a while since I watched the Dart videos.
The weirdest I've ever felt filming a YouTube video was when I did that video walking around Harbor Freight. I was sure they were going to say something to me. Oh, you can't film in here or something like that. But no, they were the people who were working there were getting out of my way.
I think as long as you're not filming the registers, you're okay. As long as you're not intentionally or not intentionally trying to film the registers and people's payment methods, I think you'd be okay.
I need to do another Harbor Freight walk around video.
Jumping back to the No Name Nationals there, though, I do think that was one of the cool parts about everybody that was there doing YouTube, is all the different perspectives you got to see of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so many videos came out. I didn't take hardly anything though because I was having too much fun. That's my other problem.
That's my weakness.
And I'm having fun, and it's like, oh, I should be filming. Never mind, I'm having fun.
Yeah, that's my biggest weakness, is getting sidetracked.
December this year will be 3 years that I've had the Dart.
That's weird, isn't it?
3 years that I've had the Dart.
So basically, I've known you longer than I've had a YouTube channel.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because I didn't have my channel whenever you came to get the Dart. Jed just asked me if I knew somebody that had one. Demonetized, thanks.
Copyright strike.
Half a second. One of the guys I was sitting with at the show was just sent me a little video. I didn't know it was going to have music on it.
Oh, it's all right. I don't care.
I'm gonna have to.
I think there's a time because they don't copyright strike you for shorts. I think there's like a time limit, and I think it's like a minute. I don't know. You have to look into that.
Everybody's gonna hear the Discord binging off.
Yeah, that just happens. Well, that's like, I would have liked to had, music playing in my pits and stuff, but it's like, oh, we're not going to do that here because people are filming and.
See, I went to a local car show last year, and I really wanted to record it just because of how good of a show it was, but they had music in the background, and I was like, I don't know if I can get away with recording any of this or not. I was like, I'd rather not get struck down.
What I plan on doing with any car shows that I go to anymore is I'm just going to film shorts. If I see something I like, I'm going to film everything as a short.
6% said 10 seconds is the magic copyright number unless they change the rules again.
Well, I did play most of those 2 songs. I got copyright. You don't get strikes anymore either, though. It used to be you got a strike. Now they just do a copyright claim and whatever. Record labels want. I'm not making any money off my crap anyway, so what are they going to do?
One thing I still find a little bit weird is seeing videos of yourself driving your car. It's a little weird for me because I don't have a lot of people that around me that record videos of me driving my cars.
I think it's weird seeing myself on video.
I used to think that too, but I got over it. I was a very shy kid. I stuttered a lot, and I still kind of struggle with it a little bit, but not near like I used to. But I've kind of gotten over hearing myself and seeing myself on video.
I hate watching my own videos. I will be 100% honest about that.
I do too. Well,
I'll probably watch. Like, I finished a video today on the Charger that I'm gonna have out Wednesday. I'm probably gonna watch it after I'm finished editing. I'm probably gonna watch it, and then after I produce it into a file to upload, I'll watch it again, and then after I upload it to YouTube, I'll probably watch it again just to make sure that I'm happy with everything.
I don't go that deep into it. I mean, obviously you can tell by the quality of my videos. I don't go that deep into it. But no, we had a meeting at work, and they brought in these representatives from this tool company, and the one guy in the office he's a viewer of mine. Me and him are friends. And I walk in, and on the big huge screen at work is my face, and he's showing people my videos. And I sat down, and he was like, "Yeah, there's a guy right there." I said, "Yeah, that's my channel, everything." I go, "Can you turn it off now?"
That sounds about like something I'd do.
Now, I hand out cards to as many people as I can. I try to keep at least 5 or 6 cards in my wallet at all times.
I didn't even want my own friends or family to know that I was doing YouTube at first.
I've handed some of the bigwigs at my job a card for my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, I went in and gave because the people in HR, I knew that they had family that was in the cars, so I went in there and gave them stickers and everything. And as I was walking out, I was like, "Damn it! Now I can't call in sick and then be on live that day."
Well, you can call in sick and you just say you're just not feeling well. You can look fine on camera, but
I know. Well, I know another thing I'd like to do is film some of my machine running, but they don't like that at my work. So I'm like, all right. Because we got this really cool new tap that it's through the spindle coolant, so the coolant goes down through the tap and then shoots out about halfway out of the tap before it goes down and taps. It's so fucking cool to watch.
I'm an unemployed bum.
My next project, I ain't seen you in a while. Big Block 402, what's up? Yeah, I can't get over Duddy's face when you surprised him. That was just the coolest video. Just seeing how surprised he was and how happy he was to see you. That was just the coolest video. I still can't get over that.
Isn't Big Block 402 the one with the candy cane?
Yes. He lives by, remember Leighton Welding? He was in here a couple times. But yeah, he was on a video with him. Travis had given Leighton, or gave Leighton a 440, and they were taking it apart. So I don't know how far away. They might not be that far away from you.
I need to check out his videos again and see how Candy Cane's coming along. See how the new engine's coming along.
Oh yeah, you need to check his shit out because he's got something else on his channel too that he's building or gonna be building. I seen that. I was like, ooh, I'm not gonna give anything away about somebody else's channel. But.
Oh, it's running now. Cool. Definitely need to check that out.
Big Block, where are you located at? What's up, Bear Rose?
Oh, a 70 Cornet. Nice.
Ooh.
Really nice.
God. I'm so split between the 68 and the 70 being my favorite body styles for the Coronet.
I like the 67 Cornet. That's the only Cornet I like.
Arkansas. Are you close to Memphis or are you further away from Memphis?
He was close. Well, he lives by Leighton, and Leighton was close enough to get a big block from Travis. Travis is close to you.
Yeah.
That is an excellent question, Twisted Mopar Garage. That is an excellent question.
Where in the US is Ryan?
He's somewhere between Minnesota and one of the southern states.
Oh hell. We need to hook up. Big Block 402. We need to hook up. Send me an email. Charger323 Mopar. We need to hook up.
Where's Ryan? Where does Ryan live though? Where is that? Minnesota?
Yeah,
Minnesota
I think
or Wisconsin, one of those two.
it's Minnesota. I know that because he's been talking about Mopars in the Park. He said he don't live too far from where that show takes place.
Okay. Well, I know here pretty soon I'm probably going to be headed up that way.
I know I will be.
I know. I think he's about 8 hours. I think I looked it up one time. I just can't remember what state he's in. I get those two states confused. But he's about 8 hours, 8.5 hours away from me.
He is 11 hours and 10 minutes from me.
Where he is right now, nobody knows.
Ryan's been lost to time.
He's out hunting cars and shit.
He's finally
does a
hunting
pretty
something
good
from the
job of that.
Indian.
Oh man. So what you all been up to? Been working on anything?
You talking to us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I've a video that's coming out Wednesday. I've got that demon installed on the Charger, the Barry Grant demon, and the Charger likes it. The Charger very much likes it. So, got that video coming out. I've got my I've got my air cleaner situation figured out. I just need to buy the
Cut a
stuff.
hole in the hood. Oh.
You just need to
Actually,
buy
I already have a hood in the backyard that already has a hole cut in it for a bug catcher. But to cover up the bug catcher hole, I have a 6-pack scoop on it.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do.
That's what I do.
That's what I'd do.
That'd be cool.
That's probably, honestly, what I'm probably going to do. Might actually do that tomorrow.
Or you just get a tunnel ram and another demon and
That's an even better idea.
I'd have to get 2 more demons that are lower in CFM because I don't need 14 I don't need 1,500 CFMs of carburetor on there.
Says who?
That's what I was going to put on mine.
I'm okay with the
I
one.
had the exact match sitting on that other tunnel rim. And altogether, I think the thing weighed more than the car. Because demons are heavy and big block tunnel rims are heavy.
If everything works out on that one car with the big motor I've been telling you guys about, I will be putting a tunnel ram and 2 780s on it.
What's going on in chat? I can't see. I'm too far back and I'm old. Oh. Let's step up here a little bit, read a little bit of chat. See, Dennis is running an 1150 and he's got a 437 and he wants to go bigger. He's also running alcohol.
Yeah, we can omit that part.
I need to find out when Dennis is taking that car out. Dennis, you gonna be around here tomorrow?
Big Block 402. My email is charger3d3mopar@yahoo.
I've still got to get tomorrow's video actually recorded.
I have to get a video recorded and edited.
I'm gonna be doing a full video on the time my dad's buddy bought Big Willie's yellow Daytona from Big Willie himself. I think I still have the newspaper article for that somewhere around here.
I mean, I do videos, but wiring is boring. I don't want to watch somebody do a wiring video, especially when they don't know what they're doing. When they're just figuring it out. Once I know what I'm doing, I may do like a tutorial, but I'm not going to do a tutorial video unless I know what's going on. What's up, Dean? The Platinum Gecko? That sounds like a strip club. A real freaky strip club, but no, my birthday's in a couple months. My birthday's in May.
Platinum Gecko was Southern Juju's friend that was at the show with me today.
Who?
Platinum Gecko.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope I didn't offend you saying your name sounded like a strip club. I did find out if you want pretty heat shrink, use a heat gun. Don't use a torch.
As long as it shrinks it, I don't care.
But you gotta have it look pretty.
That's why you have woven. That's why you put the wiring in woven wire loom, so it looks really.
Smoke Ridge, you know Junior? He's the same guy that hooked us up with our Mr. Norm Coronet.
God, this stuff is so old. I hope it doesn't fall apart whenever I open it up. I have chrome wire loom.
Ooh.
God, looks like it's got to be from the 80s. Oh, I think some of the chrome was wearing off in the package. That's not good.
Now, when you say wearing off, is it like dulling out or is it literally coming off?
It's literally coming off. Hold on.
Boy, have I got a fix for you.
You see the black?
You can get Molotov chrome pins at Hobby Lobby for like $7. They're real good at touching up small little chrome things.
Oh.
You know what I've been using lately for wire loom?
What's that?
Woven nylon wire loom. It looks so freaking professional. It is unreal. And it actually perfectly matched the woven wire loom that was actually on my Cushman too.
They use woven wire loom on your Cushman?
Yeah, from the factory, original. I use it on the Dart. I wouldn't mind taking the engine wiring out of the Charger and then covering it all up in that because it looks so good.
Well, you can do that. That's hard to do.
Platinum. That the video you sent me was cool. I liked it.
I'm actually opening this stuff up. It's in the
I'm just surprised that the Dart wasn't the alternator belt wasn't squealing when I pulled in with as loose as it was.
It still looks good. Chrome wire loom. Yes. I'm going as tacky as I can.
We went from everybody wanting to chrome everything to nowadays people are rattle canning black bumpers on their brand new trucks.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, something went wrong.
I don't think it went wrong. It's just different.
Styles change over the years. What
I don't
people
know.
like change. What the masses like shifts. So
I
And
can't
stuff
do.
comes back around too.
It's like that night we were discussing color matched bumpers and stuff. I'm not a color matched guy. Like, I have to have chrome on stuff. I can't do painted bumpers and all that.
Yeah, but certain cars I think
Now,
need color match.
I was one of those people that was just don't paint a bumper. It looks stupid. Until I got my 1970 Dodge pickup.
Okay,
When I got it, it already had a painted white bumper. I think it was from like a 70 something Dodge van or something.
I put pickup
and
trucks.
I fell in love with the painted bumper. So when I found a 1970 Dodge truck bumper and I put it on there, I actually painted it white. And because I love the white contrast against the rest of the truck. And it just depends on the vehicle.
I put pickup trucks and vans kind of in their own category on this one. Like, you know, at least pickup trucks, they have a work purpose. If you've got a work pickup truck, like, I don't know about the Dodges because I'm not a Dodge expert on the pickup trucks. But the Fords, if you got like fleet pickup trucks and stuff, a lot of the time, they had a white painted steel grille until you hit 70 plus. But I understand entirely why those were painted, because why spend the money to have, you know, a chrome grill and all that when it's just going to go get scuffed, beat up, and bent out the woods?
Yeah,
when
a
you
lot,
can...
a lot of the fleet vehicles have black bumpers too. You know.
Right. Well, and that's understandable. Fleet vehicles are kind of, you know.
Yeah, I think even in the Dodge trucks, in the Swept-line era, the heavy duty vehicles I think had a steel grill shell, whereas the regular trucks just had a tin grill.
Well, that's like her truck has got the cool back bumper. It's not a step bumper. It's just a regular. Hold on, we got somebody trying to get in. I don't know if he's got a camera or not.
It's
Oh, there he is.
probably engine light. Yeah, there he is.
There he is. What's up?
Hey,
What's up, everybody?
I think I may have gotten a little bit too much sun today.
You keep
That's why I have a cold rag and I'm wiping my arms every now and then because it feels good.
Hey, look what I did last weekend. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Let me
You looks like you got hair the same color as mine.
You see a line right here.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I get that.
I did that. I did all this.
Woo!
Ooh. See,
Stuff
Southern
all
Juju,
now, Ross.
Southern Juju on a truck like that, I entirely agree. A white grill and white bumpers are acceptable. I mean, my grandpa had a 68 F100 that it had zero chrome, painted grill, painted bumpers, and that truck was friggin' awesome.
I'm surprised nobody's mentioned my double Cushman background.
Double Cushman.
Yeah, I couldn't have just one because then it'd be offset, and it just looked weird. So I just put two back to back.
He's creating an army of Cushmans.
Yes.
I just pictured that army of Cushmans in my head. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Wait, does that go along with an army of Williams also?
Yes.
Because we already know what that looks like.
Smoke Wrench, I didn't just see the video of that. I've seen the aftermath and all of Shawanda blowing up.
Angelite, next time you're over this way, you have to drive the Cushman.
Definitely.
You have to. I put out a short today, actually, showing the shifting and everything.
Yeah, it's shifting a lot better now, isn't it?
No, it's always shifted good.
Well, the more you use it, the more it's working a whole lot better, though. The more smooth
Yeah.
it's going to go.
I do actually need to check the.
The Cushman MC. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea what's about to happen.
I am actually just south of Memphis. I'm about 20 minutes from Elvis's place, but south.
Like
tell me.
40 compared to traffic.
If Edelbrock paid their machinists better, I'd be thinking about moving out there. I'd like to work for Edelbrock. But they don't pay nowhere near what I'm making right now. So
But me, myself, and Engine Light, in about a month, I'm hoping to make plans to head up to Brian's to pick up something really special.
some things.
We're going to be like Dora the Explorer going on a trip.
Well, the car should at least be running by then. Maybe not driving, but running.
I don't have no ammo.
What?
But I actually have for the since I've already talked about it in your live, I don't mind talking about it here. For the Red Rocket,
Yeah, the Red Rocket.
I've already thought about ideas of converting the way it attaches to the frame, converting the way the rear end attaches to the frame.
I'm really surprised. Okay, hold on.
Twist them apart. I'll be down tomorrow.
Okay, get in touch with me because I'm not sure what time I'm going to be here. Because the Grizzly Stadium swap meet is tomorrow. But, William, I'm surprised you haven't tried to figure out how to use the piece that was on that 440, which I did get the cam out of, by the way. I did have to beat the cam out of it. and the cam bearing stayed with it. So I beat the cam out of it and then beat the lift just so people know, because I forgot last week I did.
Yeah.
And I had to beat the lifters down through.
Wow.
But yeah, that piece that bolted that in, couldn't you figure out a way to use that on the Cushman?
Probably could
for a run stand, but
I probably could, but I like the idea of using a regular transmission. As my idea, when I got my 65 Cushman, it came with a couple of miniature leaf springs, basically. And I was thinking I could get some leaf spring purchase that I can weld onto those axle tubes and then convert it to a conventional style rear end mounting instead of mounting to the frame that is mounted further up into the frame of the Cushman. Just converting it, taking out that center structure and then converting it to a traditional
how wide is the
spring mount. I think that's entirely possible, and I've looked it up, and they do sell. I think that might be like a 2 or 2.5 or 3 inch tube. So
could you cut a car rear end narrow enough to actually?
Probably so. That's probably what I need to do.
Yeah, it'd probably be the chunk and maybe 4 inches on each side of tube.
Well, don't derby mower guys buy like a 7 1/4 to put in their derby mowers?
I've
probably
seen
have,
guys.
7 1/4 is pretty small.
I'd probably have to get a Ford 9, honestly, to make it economical. I'd probably have to get a Ford 9.
Do the
I've
8/8.
seen 8/8s being cut real small.
There you go.
You could probably cut down pretty small.
Yeah, you could pick one up down there and pull apart for under $100.
Plus, you get a traction lock and disc brakes.
Only problem is I've never cut axle tubes down, and I know those have to be super precise.
No, they don't.
It's not as hard as you think.
It is not as hard as you think. Those
That's what she said.
The thing is, those guys grab those 8.8s out of the what are they in the Explorers?
Yeah.
And they the axle tubes are different lengths. So what they end up doing is grabbing an axle out of the Explorer that's sitting next to it, because there's always one sitting next to it. You grab the short axle out of that, and then you just cut this longer axle down to the size of the short axle, and there you go. Or the longer tube down to the size of the short tube, and run 2 short axles, and that's supposed to fit perfectly under an S10.
Yep.
I'm definitely going to be doing research on it, but yeah, I was that's just some of the stuff I've been thinking about. Is one I would like to try to keep the Cushman wheels on it, and if I used a regular vehicle rear end, I would have no choice but to put bigger tires on it. I would kind of want to keep the Cushman wheels. Huh?
You can always adapt them.
They're 8-inch wheels. They wouldn't fit any larger drum system at all.
All you have to do is how many lugs is it? 4?
5 lug actually.
Oh, it's 5 lug?
Pretty sure.
You could have the well, you wouldn't have brakes on them, but you could have the flange re-drilled to Cushman size, or you could take Cushman wheels and drill them out to 4 1/4.
Well, the problem with that is I need to have brakes. I need to be able to stop with more than just one wheel.
One option could be.
So you drill the wheels out to 4 1/4.
One option could be is like the motorcycle brake pads. Do that with a small disc and actually do like a disc conversion on it.
He's gonna want big brakes on that thing.
I don't mind drum brakes.
That's probably how he's gonna end up having to steer it, because the front tire's gonna be off the ground all the time.
I definitely probably need to make I definitely need to have a wheelie bar on it for sure. Or a retractable, or one that I can just tilt up wheelie bar.
Yeah, instead of the little red wagon, it's the little red rocket.
I
You
wonder
need
if
to
you
have
could
some,
do well those taco mini bikes when they get them things too wicked, they put them big old wheelie bars on them.
put some tandem brakes on it. That way there you can just stare at going down the track.
It definitely will be a smoke machine. It's basically an engine with wheels.
Does it have hydraulic brakes or are they mechanical?
Cushman's actually have hydraulic brakes.
Whoa.
They use
Okay,
at
so-
least by 65. They use a master cylinder out of like a 50 something era Jeep.
Is it a 2-pot master cylinder or a 1-pot?
It is one chamber with a hole on the end for the line.
Oh, okay. So it only stops on the rear brake.
It has the front wheel actually has brakes in it too.
Well, then you need to set that up with a dual pot system so you can put a line lock on it and lock the front wheel so you can do burnouts.
Well, I can
Cushman
still put a
burnout.
line lock on the current system. Even on mine,
Yeah,
it has a Y basically going off the banjo bolt, and one line goes to the rear, one line goes to the front. So all I'd have to do is just divert the front or the rear to the line lock, and then back into the system.
You do realize we're sitting here talking about a 440 Cushman, right?
Yes,
And how crazy that is.
yes,
Okay.
that's exactly why I want to build it, because it is crazy.
That'll
Somebody-
definitely be one everyone remembers.
Somebody at my work says I'm crazy for building it, and I told them I want to build it because you think it's crazy. Because it's irresponsible and because it'll be fun.
Forget all the normal motor swaps that it gets done on, like Teslas and Corvettes and whatnot. No, putting a 440 in a friggin' Cushman.
With a 727 transmission.
Yes.
It's literally going to be U-joint to rear end.
Almost.
Well, you got that short tail for that.
The drive shaft
Highlight-
is going to be...
Highlight Southern Juju's comment.
Honey, throw it up there.
Oh, God.
We
I
get
don't
out
know
of
if I'd have
picture
the
that too.
stones to do that.
I can picture that too.
I'll just get some of my Honda boys down there to come around you when you get it built.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. It is going to be a freaking blast.
I'd be scared to turn on it.
I've thought about zoomies, I've thought about headers and all that, but I'm honestly thinking about keeping the center dump manifolds and just building an exhaust system out of that, something that still has mufflers. So it's not too obnoxious. It'll be a really short system.
Yeah, but Zoomies
Stack.
would also look really cool.
Stacks with glass packs.
The Cushman that this is going into does have a cab, so the stacks would be appropriate on there, but the exhaust would have to be going forward instead of back. So it would be a little
Yeah,
weird.
it'd be all right. It'd be
William
all right.
doesn't even realize he just gave himself, dress it up, since it's got the cab, dress it up like a Little Red Express, but just put the Little Red Rocket on it.
For the logo idea, that is not bad.
If you go with the stacks, it's just even more perfect.
Did the little red wagon have stacks?
I don't believe so. I'm gonna
Look it
search
up.
that up.
You're my what's his name?
I might have need to specify that a little bit more.
Jamie. You're my Jamie.
No, the Little Red Wagon did not have stacks. But it
What
did
is
have
that?
zoomies.
Oh, okay, it had zoomies.
That would be interesting.
Now I need to buy an A100.
No, you need to buy a little Red Express.
I can't
Really?
do that. My uncle already owns one.
You
And
see those
so-
pictures of that? Did you see those pictures of that little red I saw today, Brian?
Dude,
No.
I did.
It's in Discord.
Well, you know she saw it. She loves them things.
There's only one Little Red I think even looks to as close to cool as that one. And I seen it at Mo Party last year. The dude put keystones on it.
Yes, we saw that one.
I don't.
That one is friggin' sick.
We
I
saw
used
that
to
one.
love Keystones. I'm really starting to not like them because people are starting to use them again way too much. Damn, I got rid of my. I had a 7 1/4. I would have given you too, William.
I got rid of the one I pulled out of my truck, but by the time I got rid of it, I found out after the fact, after the guy bought it from me and took it away, the insides were rusted to crap because it wasn't undercover and apparently stuff wasn't
They do
sealed,
that in
sealed
gold
all the
leaf.
way.
It looks like they did that. Did they do that Little Red Express logo in gold leaf?
I believe so.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
You know a truck that's really let's see.
Look at his, he tags you in it, and I saw it.
Well, yeah.
That looks to be gold leaf.
Yeah.
The most slept on version of the Little Red is the Little Red Dakotas.
Yes, I want one of those so bad. I want one.
I have a
want a Red
D50.
Dakota or a Warrior.
I have a D50. I would gladly turn into a clone of a Little Red Express.
Oh, nice.
Big Block 402's brother.
Nice, big block. I can't wait to see it.
Are they going to race each other?
See, William, I already have a 7.5. It's
You already
fixing to
have
be
a what?
available. A 7.5 rear end. It's fixing to be available. Because I actually want to do that
Get my
D-Day swap on mine.
If I could get my hands on a 7 1/4, William, I would try to cut it down for you.
Slant
I thought
6
about
inches.
asking Jed if he still has that super narrowed chrome 8 3/4.
Oh, I might know where one of
I
those
just
is,
hadn't asked him
too.
about it.
Now, that is the thing with the Ford 9-inch, though. You can buy axles for those that are spline all the way up. So you just cut them wherever you need them.
Yep.
And you can't, I don't think you can get that for the 8
Yeah, that's if I went that route. That's why I'm thinking a Ford 9 would probably be my best route because of all the options with it. I know I'm a Mopar guy through and through, but the Cushman isn't exactly Mopar to begin with, so it kind of opens the possibilities in my head.
Yeah.
I mean, you're putting a 440 on something it was never even supposed to look at.
What he was supposed
Every
to
square,
The more
every
I
square inch of that has to be custom.
The more I talk about it, the more people talk to me about it. The more I get, the more excited I get to get started on it. I cannot freaking wait.
Okay, just call me when you got it downloaded, okay?
What I wish, I have some. Let me go see. Is that covered in fucking foil?
And I'm thinking the inner that inner frame that the motor and transmission actually sit on.
Yep.
I should be able to take that completely out and then use that metal to lengthen the frame that I need. To lengthen the frame, the 2.5, probably 1.5 2 foot that I need to actually fit the motor in.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
This needs to go on the back of the Cushman. It's a 14-inch wheel. I've got 2 of them. I would donate them if you were going to put these on the back of the Cushman and find some wide tires to go on them. They wouldn't even have to be that wide to look monster on the Cushman.
Now I can still keep the front wheel and then just change the back.
But I've got 2 of those.
It's a possibility. Are those Unilug or are those 4.5?
4.5.
Good. I hate Unilug. I do not like Unilug.
Unilugs for imports.
Well,
Is
slant
that how they
six.
make us sit sideways like that?
Mopar Man 78. Slant six Cushman doesn't sound as good as 440 Cushman.
But the slant 6 one would never die.
That is true.
I mean,
But slant
you
six
could build a
Cushman doesn't
318
have.
Cushman. That would
Slant-
be, a 318 Cushman would be just as scary.
Well, slant six and 318 Cushman don't sound as menacing as 440 Cushman.
What about Hemi Cushman?
That is on the totally insane. I wish I had a Hemi to put it in a Cushman.
5.7 Hemi Cushman.
Huh?
5.7 Hemi Cushman.
That would be interesting. That would be
ridiculous.
interesting.
It would be the Hell Cush. Oh shit! How long have we been on?
Hour, well, almost an hour.
Okay. I may actually cut it at an hour, guys. I am really beat tonight.
I am too. I haven't had a lot of. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Then I broke my normal chair. I didn't have time to weld it. So I'm sitting on my little stool.
Night Mohawk.
I think everybody is beat tonight.
I mean, I may go home and get in Discord, but I don't think I am going to kill the live in an hour. It'll be a short one. So if you guys got anything to say, I do. Wiring sucks.
That's factual.
Understanding.
Yeah. It sucks, but it is rewarding when you get done.
Well, it doesn't suck that bad, really, I guess. I haven't gotten into having to crawl under the dash yet. That's the part that's going to suck.
It just all sucks.
But figuring out how to do it. There's a really good, actually, honey, look this up and put up, I've been wanting to link this guy's channel. It's Ratty Muscle Cars. We're subscribed
Oh,
to
yeah.
it. This dude does great wiring shit. And he makes it real easy to understand. He puts it out on a cork board. Or not a cork board, a fucking peg board. Basically zip ties everything to it, shows you how to run shit. It's actually really good.
I think I've seen some of his videos doing that.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. It'd be cool to have him on a live because he does some cool shit.
And
He's
so
got a pretty big channel too.
And that's who you want to see that duster.
Let's see the duster. I don't know how good you can see it. I can't.
It's a little blurry.
The camera.
It's a little blurry, but you can see it.
Hold on.
You gonna move it forward a little bit?
Can you guys see the scoop?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see it.
Can you see it do its butterfly stuff?
Yes.
I fixed it where they opened up farther. I don't know if I showed anybody that or not.
Nice.
Nice.
And I do it all from the inside. Oh man. Ugh.
I'm probably gonna have my neighbor across the street help me put that hood back on tomorrow. That way I can put my air cleaner back on and close the pitch.
I still got to figure out what I'm doing for a hood for this. I'm either gonna put the factory hinges in it, get it to where it latches down right, and just use the factory hood and cut a hole in it. I'd really like to find a fiberglass one and just do 4 hood pins. So
Yeah.
that factory hood is heavy.
Yeah.
Along with the front bumper is heavy. I actually wish I knew somebody who was really good at metalwork, because I would just basically have somebody make a roll pan for the front instead of a front bumper. I've seen a couple of them done like that, and they look really good. But I don't have them kind of metalworking skills.
Yeah, you got to have equipment and English wheels and everything to make something like that.
Yeah. But I really don't want to put a factory bumper on it, because that factory front bumper's heavy. Oh my God, it's heavy.
See, why would we want to be economical and smart building a V8 powered Cushman? Why would we want to make sense?
And this goes to myself and a lot of people in the chat, almost everybody in the chat, and everybody sitting here. You do realize that they make new cars, right? And we don't have to be slapping together junk. And like, they'll give us loans on them. Even if you got shitty credit, they'll give you a loan.
But that's not much fun.
Where's the fun in that?
See?
It's not too, but I don't know.
And
I'm
you
just
don't
trying to
like
act like a
new-
normal person here for a minute. Because like I said, I'm the exact same way.
And new cars are harder to work on.
But you don't have to work on them. They got people who went to school for that shit.
I ain't got money to pay for that.
Right?
The way I
I
see
need
it is,
to
if
use
I
that
gotta,
money for my nonsense builds.
if I gotta pay somebody to work on my car because I don't know how to do it, I don't need the car.
Oh, hey, I don't know how to do it. It just sucks to do it. Like, I will gladly pay somebody the next time that alternator goes out on this Charger. I will gladly pay somebody to put that on. Just like I'm trying to talk William into coming and putting the heater core in my truck.
I
I
don't know
mean, he
about
can
that.
do it.
It's
He's
not
got
that hard.
experience.
Pulling that dash out of that truck is not hard, honestly.
You know what shop rate is on that? As far as hours? To change a heater core in that truck is and as far as shop rate goes, it's an 8-hour job.
Watch my video on when I did the blend doors on my Ram. It is stupid easy to take that dash out, and it doesn't take 8 hours. It
Right.
literally comes out as an entire assembly. You pull the steering column out, which is really easy in itself, and then there's screws and plugs around the perimeter of the dash, and the whole thing pops out as an assembly, as all together. It is stupid easy. I did it by myself.
You lost me at taking the dash out.
Literally, the whole thing comes out as an entire assembly. It is stupid easy to take that dash out of these Rams.
Now you're saying that I don't have to take the dash out to fix my blower motor, though, right?
For the blower motor, no.
Okay.
But for heater core, yeah, heater core and evaporator core. While you have the HVAC box out,
Yeah.
go ahead and change the heater core and evaporator core
And the blend doors.
and the blend doors. Spend about $300 on one of those all aluminum kits like I got, and when you pull it out, replace everything and then put it back in, and you'll have brand new AC in that truck.
You don't understand. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around spending $300 on a catalytic converter for that truck because it needs it, and I got to go through emissions. Because if I put that catalytic converter on that truck, I've doubled the price of it. That truck's got almost 300,000 miles. Nobody wants it. I can't sell a thing for $1,500 the way it sits. And it uses oil. So it means it needs a motor.
It might be time to find another truck.
That's what I keep trying to tell people.
Hey,
Or another
trade
motor.
We'll trade you trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Brian, just put a 440 in the truck.
If I lived where you did, where there's no emissions, I want to do that.
I wouldn't know how to act if I had emissions to go through.
I would fucking love I got 440 right there. I'd build a 440 for that truck, and it'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, I guarantee if I had to go through admissions, I probably wouldn't be road legal at all. Anything I have.
You just got to not have a check engine light. Oh, never mind.
It's the channel name. Everything I got's got a check engine light. That's how I know the motor's there. You gotta make sure it's there.
That I don't know of any way to take the heater core and evaporator core out of a 3rd gen Dodge Ram without taking that HVAC box completely apart, and without cutting access holes. You have to pull it out. You have to pull the box out a good bit before you can even get the heater core and stuff loose.
The thing is, I dumped this blue shit into the radiator at one time, and some sealer shit. It was like 3 years ago. It used to drip on the floor. It hasn't dripped on the floor since. It just smells like antifreeze when you turn the heat on. So, you know, I will probably just fix the blower motor because the AC works in the truck.
Yeah.
That's why I enjoyed when I had my 01 Dodge Ram. The dash was already busted, so I just changed the heater core right there. I just busted the rest of the dash out and did it.
When I had my 01, before I had gotten it, somebody had went ahead and just tore out the rest of the dash. So anything I needed to do was literally just right there.
Well, now, Engine Light, you had a 2nd gen.
Yeah, it's totally different than what you have.
And 3rd gen Dodge Ram heater core change is completely different.
Yeah, on the 2nd gen, it's a lot higher up too.
I wouldn't mind finding a 2nd gen, but goddamn, they're all so beat up. Those things are not built to last at all. I mean, mine looks like shit, but it don't look that bad.
Yeah, but seriously, taking the entire dash out of the 3rd gen Dodge Rams is stupid easy.
Well, you got to look at it this way. I mean, all these newer cars that are being made now, everything goes in as one assembly like that.
Yeah.
So taking it out's really not as bad. Like I remember when William was doing his, he called me when he was about to start. He was like, I kind of dread it, but I'm fixing to do it anyway. And then it was just seemed like a few hours later, he called me. He was like, all right, well, it's back in and everything works great. I was like, well, dang, okay.
Yeah, if I keep the truck, I don't know. I'd like to find something that'd pull this better than that V6. I mean, I think the V6 would do it, but I'd just rather have something old.
Just get you a Ford Ranger and pull it. It'll do it.
No, I bet a Dakota would, though. I bet if I got a V8 Dakota, it would pull.
I knew a guy that was pulling his Duster around with a D50.
Well, I'd really like to, whenever I get the satellite done, set it up and have it be the tow vehicle. My 71 satellite. That would be
cool.
I need to set up the Cushman to pull the Charger.
Yeah, there you go.
The Red Rocket pulling the Charger down the interstate to the No Name.
I would pay to see the looks that people gave you doing that.
Hey, as long as it was built right, as long as the rear end was stout enough to go down the interstate, it could do it. It would be sketchy.
Yeah, especially if you had, if you had a good trailer with trailer brakes.
It would be sketchy and scary as hell, but it's technically doable.
Oh,
you just gotta think about getting on them Memphis highways and the Memphis streets with all them potholes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Pothole.
There's some potholes on there that'll cover that Cushman.
Yeah, I'm not. I will not take that Cushman down the interstate. Just for clarification, I am not taking it down the interstate. Down the track, maybe, but
People
not
ride
down the interstate.
on the interstate. It's the same thing. It's more stable than a motorcycle. You got two wheels in the back.
I'm thinking about my safety.
50cc scooters going down the interstate. They ain't supposed to. And I wouldn't want to do it.
I already
That's what
get
I'm-
the looks I have gotten driving that Cushman in the neighborhood. I can only imagine the looks I'm gonna get when I'm driving around the 440 Cushman.
You just want to make sure you have a huge cam in it. That way, there you ain't even got to hit the gas. You just bounce through the neighborhood. Whoa! Every lope, you're just going 10 more miles faster.
Buy a whiplash cam from Hughes. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I gotta get home and relax. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks guys for sitting here BSing with me. Oh. And we will be back next week and probably for longer. Hopefully for longer. All right. See you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.